Yo, what is going on, everybody? What's going on, and welcome back to another NBA 2K17 MyGm episode with the Dallas Mavericks. And today we're in the NBA playoffs. Obviously, we did make it last year. We're back in the playoffs this year. But the only bad thing is we're going up against the Golden State Warriors. Obviously, in our last episode, we played the first game. Got off to a 1-0 lead, but that's obviously with me playing. So, Curry, Draymond, Clay, and KD. Besides Curry, he's the only one that really had a productive game. You can say Draymond. That's actually a pretty good scoring range from him. But Kevin Durant, he got shut down by his former teammate, Andre Iguodala, who only played 13 minutes, but in crucial minutes, he played tons of great defense, and that's why Kevin Durant, let's take a look at the shooting. 7 for 12, not that bad. 0 for 2 from 3, but then Curry at the free throw line was 5 for 8. He missed a couple crucial free throws at the end of the game that could have sealed the win for them, and then he was 5 for 12 from 3, okay, and then field goal range was below 50%. So he obviously had a bad game, a lot of bad games, but let's take a look at this team yet again. So the Golden State Warriors, obviously probably the best team they definitely are the best team in the NBA, but for this MyGm, they're probably the best team anyways right now as well. So KD, Curry, Clay, Draymond, the starting 5. They got Justin Patton, they got Nick Young, but they added Gerald Green. Then they also have Miles Bridges. We obviously made that trade to get Iguodala, and we had to give up Miles Bridges to get him, but it looks like he's not doing pretty good. So in the playoffs, he didn't score any, and then the season, so he's looking like a bust. So luckily we got something in return for him. But the NBA playoffs, so let's take a look. We're gonna be stumbling through the playoffs here. Dennis Smith Jr., we're gonna have to mix up some of these minutes. So Seth Curry's getting 31 minutes off the bench. Let's reduce his minutes to around 18. Give Dennis Smith around 35 minutes. Covington, I'll leave there. Actually, we might start Iguodala. Yeah, I'm probably going to start Iguodala just for the playoffs. So he can guard Kevin Durant. I think that's pretty big. Then let's give him around 32. Bradley, he's a really good defender. Let's give him 30. Bobby Portis, let's take away some of those minutes. I'd rather give Dirk, let's give him around 28. Let's take away Zubac. A lot of these bench players are getting way too many minutes, especially Tabos, Stephalosha. Let's give Dirk around 28, and then Hassan Whiteside will be playing our most minutes. Let's give him around 40 a game. So this basically our formula to trying to beat the Golden State Warriors. Let's actually give 32-29, I guess, to Dirk Nowitzki. So here we go with Simcast. Game number 2, playing at Oracle. One of probably the most impossible things to do, especially in the playoffs, is to win a game at Oracle. But as you guys see, they're jumping out, and that's all but gonna do it for game number 2. They are sealing this one. Kevin Durant came out to play 29, 8, and 4. Klay Thompson 19 and 5. Draymond Green had a triple-double. Basically, everyone came out to play. Whiteside 12 and 13. Okay, Avery 11 and 5. Dennis Smith Jr. had a pretty nice game, and then Iguodala did his basic do everything on the court type mode. So with some game 3 right now. Hopefully, let's tone down the speed a little bit, but hopefully, okay, so we're jumping out to a pretty manageable lead, and hopefully we can hold on to this lead, but I don't think we will. We are at home, and it looks like we're just gonna blow the Golden State Warriors out, but they're starting to come back a tad bit, but that's all gonna do it here in Dallas as we just blow out Golden State. Oh boy, by 50 points. Playing at home, Dirk at 18 and 9, Whiteside 17 and 8, Seth had 17 off the bench. Everyone came out to play. Iggy had 6. Oh boy. Okay, so that's crazy. Let's take a look at the Golden State Warriors. 27 points. Steph's like the only producer basically in the 3 games. He's having the best playoffs out of all of them. And Kevin Durant went inexistent, as where even is Kevin Durant? Kevin Durant 8 points on 4 for 12 shooting. So hopefully we can have a couple more of those games in store. Hopefully win the next one, go up 3-1. Obviously we're playing at home, but I didn't know we would have had this much success going up against probably the best team, the Golden State Warriors. They're obviously a number 2 seed, but they still have everyone else on this team. We're taking a pretty big lead yet again, and it looks like we're gonna blow out the Golden State Warriors for game number 4. This is so we blow them out yet again. This is wicked surprising, as Iggy 22 and 4, Zubac 14 11, Whiteside 13 and 12. That is crazy. Steph's the only producer. KD kind of 15-5, but nothing cooking for these Warriors, as now we're summoning into this game that we could win right now and go into the second round of the playoffs. As you guys see, ooh, this one's going to be a close one. Playing at Oracle, obviously, it's one of the most impossible things to do, and it looks like the Golden State Warriors are just still there. 5 points. Let's close it out right here. Up by 12. It looks like that's going to do it here, and it will, as we beat them by 9 points, and somehow we beat the Golden State Warriors, as Hassan White said, 20-14, Bradley 17-4, and now we're going on to round number 2, where we'll be facing the Timberwolves, which is going to be a surprising team to see in here. As let's take a look. Timberwolves, Karl-Anthony Towns, 92, Jimmy Butler, Jeff Teague, Andrew Wiggins. So a very, very good team you're looking at with just overall talent off the boards. With you got Towns, you got Butler, you got Teague. Wiggins is injured out 4 to 6 weeks, so hopefully we can do some work here, as we are going to be simulating game number 1. Hopefully we can take over what we did in the first round and beating the best team, the Golden State Warriors. Hopefully we can translate this, but obviously a very good young team, Minnesota Timberwolves, as they're taking a pretty manageable lead. And it looks like we're going to come back here in the third quarter, and we are going to go into the fourth with the lead, and we're just blowing teams out. I didn't even expect that we had this in the tank, as it looks like they're going all in to win Dirk his final NBA championship. Iggy at 18-6, Bradley 16, Whiteside 22 rebounds, Towns at 20-17, try to keep them in the game, as Butler at 12-4, Wiggins had 10, and that's it. So he's playing injured. We're just gonna slow him right here as we take a 2-0 lead. No, I don't even know how this is happening. It looks like the team is just stepping up. Everyone's stepping up. Iggy 19. Dirk had 18. Dennis Smith Jr. Taking a look at this, Karl-Anthony Towns 34-17, 30-20 game almost, and they still do not come out with the W. At least that one's a little bit closer. We go up 3-0. We are just blowing teams out, as everyone is just stepping up all across the board. Even Yogi Ferrell's coming in playing manageable minutes. Towns 22-12. The deciding game, and we sweep the Minnesota Timberwolves, as Butler tried to do everything he could. Dennis Smith 23, and that is huge right there, as in this game, Eastern Conference Finals. If we win an NBA championship, I'm going to be so excited, because man, I did not see this. So we're going up against the Rockets. Let's take a look at their team. So Harden, Paul, Clint Capella, Eric Gordon, basically the same team. Obviously new additions, Chris Paul. You also got the rookie that they have, and then also about PJ Tucker. So here we go. Game number 1, they take it. Okay, so we kind of go back to our old selves. Lose by 13 points. James Harden at 27-6-9. Chris Paul 21-7. Bobby Portis 18, and nothing for Dirk really going. Nothing for Bradley. No one in our starting lineup had double figures. And going into game number 2, we do. Okay, so we win this one. Chris Paul 18-10. They're in number 1 seed. So this is the best team in the Eastern Conference. We take a 2-1 lead. Avery Bradley 22. Clint Capella. If we can go up. Okay, so they tied up 2-2. Paul had a really good game, and Harden just one of the best backcourts, as they go up 3-2. Come on, can we force a game 7? We had a tremendous playoff performance already, and we do. We force a game 7. Let's go. Seth Curry came off the bench and put up 26 in 28 minutes. Man, Zubac 14. The biggest game of the year is here, playing in Houston. Can we get the W? As it's going to be a back and forth. I'm probably going to jump in if we do, and nah, I'm not even gonna jump in. We get blown out of the water, as the Dallas Mavericks do get eliminated from the postseason. We lose in 7 games and had 1 chance to get into the NBA Finals, and I think we could have possibly beat the Milwaukee Bucks. Taking a look at their team, I don't think the Milwaukee Bucks have anything too special besides Antetokounmpo, Jabari Parker. Yeah, we could have definitely beaten that team. Cody Zeller. Man, I think our team definitely had an outstanding year. That means we're probably going to go one more season with this team. I kind of like the Dallas Mavericks. We're probably going to be going one more season with this team, but we're going to simulate the playoffs right here. Houston and Milwaukee, and the Houston Rockets go on and win the NBA championship, and that is pretty interesting right there. But we were just one game away from making it to the NBA Finals, and I feel like we would have beat the Milwaukee Bucks in 5 games anyways. But still interesting to see how far we've come to a team that didn't even make the playoffs last year that is now in contention of winning an NBA championship. And the only thing is, we hopefully can get Dirk Nowitzki back in a Dallas Mavericks uniform next year, because he obviously is probably going to have consideration of retiring. But that's going to be doing it for this playoffs going into next season, and the free agency probably next episode. So thank you guys for watching. Been your boy T Gamer Tommy, and I'll catch you guys next time.